In this video I'm going to give you 12 reasons why failure is a state of mind. So if right now maybe you're going through a failure, or if you have one coming up ahead, which you can be guaranteed is going to happen, I would recommend you save this video for those moments when you're just, really down on yourself because you're having a failure. Now the first thing I would say to you is that failure is a thing and not an us. The thing that we failed at, we tried an experiment, we tried to do something we've never done before, and it failed. That has no reflection on us. So bear that in mind. Separate yourself from your failure. The thing that you did failed, but it doesn't mean that you are a failure. Also, failure isn't an end point. A lot of us like to think that, when we have a failure, it means we're always going to be in this situation of having failures. But it's not. It's just a point on your journey. Never forget that. Again, failure isn't forever. Yes, you might have failed, this week and maybe next week and the week after, but failure doesn't stay around forever. It has an end point. And if you keep pushing past it, if you keep trying and trying again, eventually you will get past this failure that you're in right now. Again, sometimes we stupidly believe that failure doesn't teach us anything. The thing that we learn about a failure is that we are the dummy, or that we are stupid, or that we are untalented. But what you find is that when you try something and it fails, you realize you've learned something. You've learned that maybe you weren't good enough yet. You might find that maybe the thing you tried isn't the right thing to do, so you need to try another thing instead. So you always learn something from your failures. Never forget that. Again, sometimes we believe that because we are a failure, or that we have failures, it means that we're a loser. Again, going back to the first point, it's just an experiment you did, something you tried out that maybe you've never done before, but it doesn't mean that you are a loser. Again, we believe that failures can't be overcome, but they can. Again, too, we believe that failures are a final destination. We feel that when we have a failure, it means we're in a cul-de-sac, it means we can't get ahead, but that's not really true. And again, we feel that, failure is a one-off thing. That when we succeed through this problem we have right now, it's going to be green lights all the way. But you can be guaranteed that you're going to get through this green light, but you can be guaranteed there will be another red light up ahead, some part of your journey, and that is going to be another point of failure. And again, failure only exists in us. When you think about it, where does failure exist? It's not in the room you're in right now. You can't go out and see it on the street. You can't pick it out on a map, because the only place it exists is in us. So never forget that. And again, too, failure is the opposite of success. You can't have success without failure, because they're two sides of the coin. So right now, bear in mind that whatever you're going through right now, if it is a failure, it just means you're seeing the other side of the coin, but success is on the other side. Now you can also be a failure and a success. Again, you're probably wondering, well, how? Well, if you look at some of the celebrities who have everything, they've got the money, they've got the following, they've got everything they've ever wanted, and yet they're just miserable. So bear that in mind that, sometimes a success can also be a failure. But remember that today, whatever you're going through right now, it's not a final destination. It doesn't mean that you are a loser. It doesn't mean that it's you that's the failure. It's the experiment, the thing that you tried out that failed. That has no reflection on you. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.